Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my fake tanning routine. I have been wanting to do this video for so long now and I'm finally getting around to filming it today. I don't know why it's taken me so long because I've literally been using the exact same products for the last 4 years and have been obsessed with them for the last 4 years. You guys probably already know by now that my favorite tan is Loving Tan. So this video is in collaboration with them today, which is super exciting. I've been working with Loving Tan for the last couple of years now and they are incredible. They're an incredible company to work with. They're an Australian brand, which is amazing. So I'm really excited that I'm doing this video today so that I can kind of share with you guys my favorite tanning product and also show you how I achieve a flawless fake tan. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So more often than not, being a regular fake tan user, I do usually have old tan left on my skin from the tan that I have done like a week or two before. So the first step is usually to exfoliate and try and get that off. There's a couple of ways that I like to do this. Sometimes I'll jump in the bath and I'll put a Lush bath bomb in and I'll soak in the bath for about 15 minutes before I start to exfoliate. Otherwise, I will jump in the shower, and usually I like to have really hot showers anyway, but hot water definitely helps because it opens up the pores of your skin and it helps to get your skin really hydrated and moist so that when you exfoliate you get a much better result. This is the exfoliating glove that I use. This is a Loving Tan exfoliating glove. I again have been using this for the last 4 years. I've tried 2 other exfoliating mitts in that time and they have not compared to the Loving Tan mitts at all. These just do a really good job and I find that they're not super harsh on your skin. I don't know if you guys have ever tried like an exfoliating mitt and it's literally left your skin like red raw after using it. I find that these ones don't, and I don't know why, because sometimes my tan is so ratchet I have to literally scrub my skin to get it off, but my skin never feels irritated or like sore or red afterwards. So highly recommend this mitt for sure. So I use this all over my body to exfoliate my old tan off, and then I actually shave. Sometimes I do it the other way around. It doesn't really matter. Once you have your fake tan on, you want to try not to have to shave, only because shaving can kind of like strip the tan. So always freshly shave before you apply a new tan. And the other thing that helps with is to remove any dead skin cells, which sounds kind of gross, but as you shave, that is also removing kind of like the top layer of your skin, which might be dry or dead skin cells as well. So once I jump out of the shower or the bath, I dry myself with a towel obviously, and I try and make sure that I am like completely dry before I start applying the tan, just because you don't want any moisture or any water on your body while you're applying the tan, because it can affect the development of the actual like solution. The next thing I do is apply moisturizer to the dry areas on my body. So those places are my elbows, my wrists, my knees, and my ankles. Elbows is like a must because let's face it, we all have dry weenuses. So you want to make sure that you moisturize them. Otherwise what can happen is the tan can like patch up on that dry area and really grab, and you'll end up with elbows much darker than the rest of your body. So yeah, that's kind of like my hot tip to make sure that you kind of get like a flawless, even coverage of your tan. Any old moisturizer will do. I switch moisturizers every single time I apply a tan. And then we come to the exciting part, and that is actually applying the tan. So my favorite tan is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express in Dark. This is the tan that I've been using for the last 4 years. It's never ever failed me. I am just in love with it. The 2-Hour Express is my preference over their Deluxe bronzing mousse, just because this one is, like the name suggests, an express tan, so you don't actually have to leave it on your body for any longer than 2 hours if you don't want to. I have slept in this before and it still comes out a really nice color. It just comes out a lot darker. This particular mousse in general has got a bronzer in it, which is a really great guide for when you're applying the tan, so you can see where the tan has actually hit on your skin and you can see if you've missed any areas. The bronzer itself doesn't need to look perfect on your skin because the actual ingredient that is, I guess, tanning your body isn't in the bronzer, if that makes sense. So you just need to make sure that you've evenly covered your skin. If there's a few marks here and there from the bronzer, that's totally fine, as long as you have got like an even coverage over your body. I like to use the Loving Tan Mitt to apply my tan. This is the best tanning mitt I've ever used. I think I've spoken about this on my Instagram stories or my Snapchat before or something like that, but I like rave to everyone about the Loving Tan mitts. They are the best quality mitts ever. I've used heaps of other tanning mitts before that just break easily. They're super thin, so you feel like your fingers are gonna pop through them at any point. And the other thing is that sometimes I feel like the tan soaks through some mitts, whereas this is like a really thick, good quality mitt. I'm not sure if you can see on the inside, but it's made with a really good quality material. The material on the outside of the mitt is like a velvety smooth material, so it makes it really easy to blend the tan in. Honestly, it's kind of foolproof. Like if you use these two products mixed together, I can guarantee you that you will have a flawless, even tan. The other thing that I really like about this mousse is that it dries really quickly and really nicely. It doesn't feel sticky at all on your skin when you're waiting for it to develop. I'd say it probably takes about a minute to completely dry on your skin, and then honestly, you're fine to put like a loose t-shirt or something super daggy over the top while you're waiting for the tan to do its thing. And then yeah, after about 2 to 3 hours, I jump in the shower. I have kind of like a warm shower, not too hot at all, and I stand in there until I can see the water running clear. So when you first stand in the shower, you'll see that the water turns brown, the shade of the bronzer, and that is just the bronzer washing off of your body. Once you see that the water has started to run clear, that's when you can jump out of the shower. I recommend not drying yourself too harshly with the towel. I kind of like pat dry just to make sure that I don't disturb the tan at all. You should see a pretty instant result from the tan. However, it can, depending on your skin and depending how long you leave it on for, it can continue developing for another 4 to 6 hours afterwards as well. So like this tan that I did today, I applied this at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I showered it off at about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'd say at the moment it's probably at its final color, but when I first showered it off, it was probably about 3 shades lighter than this. So it definitely does continue to develop after you jump out of the shower. For me, the tan generally lasts about 10 days before I feel like it needs to be scrubbed off. I do try and take care of my tan in those 10 days pretty well, so I try and keep my skin really hydrated by moisturizing after every shower. That makes like the world of difference, because as soon as your skin starts to get dry, the tan will start to kind of patch off and crack and get a bit yucky. So keeping your skin as moisturized as possible for as long as possible will prolong the tan. And then obviously like drinking water will keep your skin nice and hydrated as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I achieve my fake tan. I've gotten so many people into Loving Tan and they are all obsessed with it. So many of my best friends, I tell my clients about it all the time and they all switch over to Loving Tan eventually. So I do of course have a sneaky little discount code for you guys. If you use the code Erin, it will get you a free mitt with any mousse purchase online, which is pretty freaking awesome because I think this mitt retails for $30, like $29.95 or something like that. So if you purchase a mousse online, type in the code Erin, it will also give you a free mitt, and these things are literally the best. I don't make any money off that code, that's just for you guys to use and enjoy. So go for your life, type in Erin and go and get those free mitts, okay? Anyways, that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a bit more about what I do to achieve my tan. Don't forget to follow me on my social media as well, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it, I'm all over it. So come and join me over there if you aren't already. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new and you can become a part of the family. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.